So we're back up to Chiang Dao today because Anne wants to visit a particular temple where she wants to do some prayers because it's her birthday on Monday. And so yes, we're going up to this temple in Chiang Dao, which she says it's supposed to give really good blessings. So we're going to go up and check it out. But right now I've just stopped at a coffee shop just around Mueang and to get myself a couple of lattes because I feel a little bit on the tired side. So a bit of coffee, good morning hit to get the day going. But let's see where this trip ends up. And yes, nice little beautiful area. Mueang. I always enjoy coming up here. But anyway, we're off. But before we're off, I just thought I'd show this little cafe. Because you get these little cafes all along here, all on this drive. And it's nicely set out. It looks pretty comfortable. When you're out on the road, sometimes it's nice just to find somewhere to sit, have a bit of a snack and just relax. So we've come into Chiang Dao, the actual town itself. Small little town here, but Anne wanted to come in here to get some breakfast and bite to eat, so we're probably going to eat across the road here. And but yeah, I might just show you guys a little bit. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of a shopping mall over there, in that place there. And we're going to cross the road here and just eat. So I'm going to cross the road before it gets too busy because a few cars coming. And Anne found this place, little Thai restaurant. Don't know whether it's open though. Yep, but they're open. Yes, they are. So yes, Chiang Dao. Chiang Dao Caves further over that way. And where we were the other weekend, I guess up that way into the mountains. But yeah, for now, this is the main town in Chiang Dao. So we're eating in this local restaurant here in Chiang Dao. So we've set ourselves up here as the family. But yeah, look at all these little unique things that we've got up here. Look at that. Old bike sitting up there. Anne was pointing out something else. The old irons here. Where they used to put the hot coals in them. Got some old historical photos. The old lanterns that they used for the caves. And I don't know, just random items here that you actually see inside the restaurant. Little sort of wood carvings as well. And yes, some TV, but yes, we're going to enjoy. What sort of food have we got here? Looks like some stewed pork, some eggs, and some rice. So yeah, that little restaurant there was extremely nice actually. I always love the slow cooked stewed pork. That's what we had, slow cooked stewed pork with some boiled rice, some other sort of condiments on the side, and some eggs. And yeah, absolutely delicious at this place. And just a local place too, but really nice. But Anne's just gone inside because she needs to do some shopping because I've got our niece and nephew with us, and nephew needs some baby milk, I think, I'm not sure. And Anne wants to also buy something for prayers we've got to do. Looks like this shop in Chiang Dao, we were just inside it, looks like it's a one-stop shop, general store for all the sort of things you generally need. But yes, we bought a few things for the temple and we're off again. So the side trip into Chiang Dao was not too bad because Anne really wanted to get some food there. And that little restaurant we ate, it was actually an accident. She was looking for a different restaurant, but we ended up in that restaurant. But the stewed pork was really nice there. Like in Chiang Mai Old Town, you get the stewed pork, but it seems to be more fat than actual meat. At this place, it was just big chunks of meat and really nice flavoured pork with the rice and stuff like that. So I really did enjoy that breakfast. And I think it was about 400 and something for us all there that morning, which was a good feed for us all. And we were all full by the time we left. But then we got on the open road outside of Chiang Dao, heading further into the mountains. And this road was a beautiful drive, like the scenery, just the beautiful mountains around you, the farms, just the greenery, all these little towns that we were passing through. It was really off the tourist beaten track, I would say. And but people still do come up here because we did spot some tourists later in the video at a waterfall we went to. But this is really away from your normal tourist destinations where we're driving along here. But what I loved about it was just seeing the variety of the landscapes around you, which were just amazing. And it was a really relaxing drive overall. And that's why I thought I've got to capture some of this scenery, because if you're one of those people that live in Thailand or live in Chiang Mai and you're just after a good road trip to get out on the open road, then this could be a place to go exploring. Our end destination was a particular temple, of course, that we're all going towards, and we'll be showing that shortly in the video as we move forward, because Anne was after meeting a particular monk up in this temple. But I was surprised at the size of that temple complex when I actually got there. But just enjoy this beautiful view here. It's so nice driving along here. The only concern I had is as we became closer to the village where the temple complex was, that means after we came out of this little bit of a rainforest area, we started to come across more rough roads. And what I mean by that, there was a lot of big farming areas, and it looks like there must have been a lot of heavy trucks that were coming in and out of that area because the road was atrocious. There was just potholes everywhere. And so if you're on a motorbike doing this sort of road trip up to the temple, just be a little bit careful because there's just holes everywhere. And generally speaking, the roads are good in Thailand. I don't usually have a problem with them, but in this particular area, it was a little bit poorly maintained. And maybe it's got something to do with the heavy trucks coming in and out with all these little farming villages here that we kept passing. But the as we got further in, you can just see this landscape. I know that the video here does not do it justice for what we were actually seeing. And as Anne said, when we were actually filming, we could not capture the real beauty of everything that we were actually seeing as we were driving around. But it was just nice seeing all this like real Thai life, real village life. And here we're coming into the village where the actual temple is. So this quaint little village leads you up to the temple, and you've got to be careful driving up here because yes, it's technically a two-way lane, but it is pretty squashy getting your car up here. And to the left of us as we're going up there's beautiful farmlands that you could see coming up into the village here. But where we were going was this temple that was at the top of this hill, and the main section of this whole village. And I'm not sure whether the temple was built first or the village was built first, but there seems to be a very popular area for people to come. So we finally got up to the temple that Anne wants to check out. And yeah, it was a bit of a drive up here. And like to get up to this area, it was past Chiang Dao, further up into the mountains. And also it was not the best road. Like, yeah, it was a bit windy in some sections, but not too bad overall. But it was more about, as we got closer to this place, the amount of potholes all over the road. So if you're on a motorbike coming up this way, just be super careful. But still, it's very scenic and very beautiful driving up here as well. And this place here is also a bit of a meditation retreat where people come to meditate and relax and also pray, because it's a very famous temple overall. But anyway, let's check this place out. And Anne's brought some donations up here. She's just trying to figure out where to actually give it to. So this area is just behind the toilets, but looks like there's another sort of area here. I'm not sure what this is for at the back. But yeah, it looks like some sort of different prayer area here as well. But we're going to keep looking around. You can just hear the mantras as you're sitting here. It's so quiet here. All you're hearing is nature in this area here. The temple is just behind us here. Or one of the temples, I think. Not sure what the complex looks like, but let's go check it out. Inside this temple. Looks beautiful. Look at that. I don't want to walk too fast because I want to show you guys some of this architecture. Let's go in and check this place out. Take my shoes off. So you have a lot of large buildings here outside of the actual temple itself. They seem to be getting ready for something, some sort of religious festival tomorrow or tonight. Not sure. But stay here. Massive. Looks like some sleeping quarters up there as well, where people can stay. Back of the temple there. Yeah. So this place is all amongst just trees at the bottom of a mountain. There's a bit of a cave temple we're going to as well. So that's what we're walking up to now. Just in here, another Buddha by the looks of it. Let's have a quick look in here. Just come into here. Look at this design. So when you get off the beaten track a little bit, you get to see some beautiful things. Let's look at these. Beautiful. But we're going to walk up the hill a little bit here, I think, to go to the cave temple. So let's go in. So yes, cave temple time. So yeah, looks like a bunch of complexes up there. I wonder if that's the temple up there we're heading to. I wonder. One section stairs. Oh God. Those stairs look like they go way to the top of the hill. Maybe there's a lookout point there. But then there's another area here. So up the top here you've got, people have actually got tents here. I don't know whether they're staying here, meditating here or what. But also you got these statues at the front. Prayers. Look at this one. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. And wants to do some prayers. So we're just doing prayers in the temple over there, and but here there's the temple I was in earlier. And look at the view from up here. It's all farmlands around us. Very beautiful area up here in Chiang Dao. So we just walked down several levels from the cave temple. And each level is just full of tents of people just here on meditation retreats, monks, all here to actually just see this monk that's here. He's very well respected in the area. And you can just see by the pictures of him everywhere. But Anne's really wanting to meet him, but he's in town at the moment. And he should be back a little bit later today, but I'm not sure what time. I'm quite a spiritual person, and I'm just going to say the energy of this place is so peaceful. It's just so calming. And you could feel it just as you're walking into the temple up there behind me. And this is definitely a unique trip, I must say, from a spiritual perspective, coming up here. And it's just amazing to see how many people are camped in tents on those multiple levels up there here, all just to meditate and pray in this temple complex. And it's definitely a place where you can just come, do the chants, meditate, and just generally have real mindfulness moments here. It's beautiful and peaceful here. Like I was saying, each level there is just full of people. Tents everywhere. So yes, after going to that temple, we've decided to... We came past a national park and it said waterfall. So we just thought, let's check out this random waterfall. So I paid about 100 baht to get in and was 50 baht to get in. So let's go check out the waterfall and see what it's like. But I'll show you the national park we're in now. So there's the name of the national park, Pa Deng National Park. And yes, we're going to go check out the waterfall. There's a visitor centre. That's there. Now, how many metres is a campground here apparently? And the Sri Sangwan Waterfall. So there you go. There's the name of the waterfall that we're just going to now, up here in Chiang Dao. It's like a beautiful place in here. Well, it is National Park. Just guiding the water down the side here. Really nice in here. It's a little bit cooler considering we're in the shade as such. Okay, this was worth it, even just to come here and relax. There we go, we're just walking down the stairs a little bit. Anne's got to be careful with her nephew because her sister's working, and so they couldn't come along with us. I think this is sort of like the sticky waterfall, because people are walking up this one by the looks of it. Ah, good. Coffee shop. Just what I needed. Ah, will they make a decent coffee though? That's the question. Oh well. There you go. Waterfall here. So it mustn't be that slippery because they're able to climb up and down it reasonably easy just looking at people. So if you come here you might want to bring your swimmers to this place. Beautiful little area though. This waterfall goes all the way down. So that's just one section of it where people come and swim. There's little stairs that take you to each section of the water. Let's just walk down this nature trail a little bit. Go exploring. I like how they've channeled the water to the side here. Got a little channel for the water to run along. But yeah. Let's keep walking a little. Let's go exploring. Don't know how far down this nature trail goes, but I'll walk down a little bit, just check it out. Go to this next viewpoint, I guess. Seems like it can get quite slippery here. Sort of happy I've got shoes on today. Just being a bit careful. Alright, let's go to this little lookout point. Beware of falling branches. That's hopeful. See places to sit. Oh yeah. Okay, there's a little bridge down here, so I'm going to walk to the bridge and then I'll walk back up just to check out what the view's like down the bottom there. I don't want to walk too far, especially if I'm not knowing where the trail goes, because I didn't check before I started walking down, unfortunately. Oh, it looks a little bit slippery here. Gotta watch my footing. Looks like they had some motorbikes coming down here. Or the local national park rangers. Well, it is supposed to be camping in here, but I'm not sure where the camping area is. Oh, maybe this is the camping area. Ah, maybe it is a camping area. Let's go check it out. See, Chiang Dao is a good day trip. There's a lot of little things to see in Chiang Dao. Nature trail, not that beware of falling branches. Station 4, campground. So here's one of the campgrounds. And here's the waterfall, continuing. Yeah, so this is nice, beautiful. I'm not sure whether you can drive into this campground with your stuff, but it seems that there is cars that come in and out of here. But let's just go in and have a check what facilities you've got here in the campground. So let's have a bit of a look. So yes, there we go. You've got some tables over there, I guess. If you want to sit down. Information centre. Looks like toilets. And you've got a lot of green space here. So yeah, toilets, bathrooms. Somewhere to wash your hands as well. Nice little setup though. Just sitting at the cafe here now. Just chilling out. Be back on the road soon. Heading back to Chiang Mai, but for now, just relaxing a little. So Anne's just getting some photos up there, standing at the top. Apparently it's not slippery, so she can walk up and down. Going back down. Alright, she's got to try and go up higher. Careful, honey, you'll get wet. Yeah, it's quite beautiful, this waterfall. Only a small one, but still very nice. So, good morning everyone. So yesterday we went up to Chiang Dao, but this morning I'm just doing a bit of a walk in Chiang Mai Old Town. And I'm starting at Taipei Gate, which is directly behind me. I'm going to walk down these side streets to Wat Chetty, and somewhere along the lines I'm going to actually find some breakfast. But anyway, let's go enjoy the walk. Oh yeah, so during the morning here, not a huge amount has opened because it's not 10 a.m. yet. Most things tend to open after 10 a.m. and I'm walking quite early here this morning. Just about 8:20 or so I think I'm walking. But yeah. But we're going to go for a little bit of an explore anyway. See what we can find at this time of morning. So yeah, yesterday I went for a bit of a walk to, we went up to Chiang Dao, and it was beautiful up there actually. Anne wanted to go to a particular temple because the monk was highly respected, and it was very interesting going up there because it had these multiple levels. People were just sleeping in tents just to meditate at this temple, to listen to this monk and talk to him. And I've never seen so many people congregated at one temple, to be honest, unless it's like a major event. Like this wasn't any major event. It was just kind of like people just coming there to meditate and get away from things. And it was only a small little village. The drive up there was a little bit of a bugger. It's a little bit of a difficult in some regards, because most Thai roads are usually in pretty good condition. But these ones were just in a really shit condition. And there was like potholes everywhere once you got to a certain section of this drive up in the mountains towards this temple. The village was very beautiful though, that area. It was just scenic with all these farm areas everywhere. Big mountains, just absolutely beautiful. I tried to capture some of it on the footage, but yeah, I didn't get a huge amount because we were trying to focus and was trying to give directions, and I was trying to drive on how to get to this place. But yeah, overall, that was quite fascinating. But anyway, let's have a quick look in here. This is one of the temples that I'm just walking past, and it is a big Buddha day here, so it's a very special day. So I'm not going to go into the temple here, I'm just going to film on the outside. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, it's a big Buddha day. So as you can hear is the monks behind me chanting. And I just filmed a little bit of it on there, but I didn't want to go in there and disturb because it's a religious festival. And that would be like me being Catholic, walking into a Catholic church in the middle of Easter and going, yeah, can I just film everyone? So I didn't really want to walk in there. So I just showed you a little bit on the inside there what's going on. But yeah, so that's one of the temples here. And that's the first temple you're going to see when you walk through Taipei Gate, especially during the Sunday markets. But just generally, once you walk through Taipei Gate, this is the first big temple that you're going to come across. And at the moment, they seem to be setting up a bit for the Sunday markets tonight here. But yeah, so we're going to keep walking and keep exploring. Yeah, so we just walked out of the temple just behind me. Now over to that way. And across the road here, there is some sort of different restaurants that, generally speaking, after about 9 or 10 a.m, most of them are open here. And there's one little cafe there open, which I'm tempted to try out on the way back. But we're just on the way down to Wat Chedi Luang, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But it is a very popular temple here. And yes, the centre of Chiang Mai Old Town, I would say. Yeah. Sorry, I was just sort of being distracted by the bike rentals behind me. I keep deciding that, do I want to learn to ride a motorbike or not? I drive a car everywhere around here at the moment, but I'm still considering motorbike license. But anyway, let's turn the camera around. So I've just switched the camera to action mode. I'm hoping that it stabilizes it a little bit when I'm filming. But so we're just walking past the Moon Dragon Hotel. And along this area, there's a lot of cafes, I'm just going to say. And there's a lot of massage places too. And tourist places, so if you're trying to book tours. And yeah, there's a lot here. Thailand's boutique day spa. Let's see how much they charge for a boutique spa. So this one here, it's called Let's Relax. original. So you got foot massages for 500 baht, hand massage 200 baht, back and shoulder 375, back and shoulder massage 750, 30 minutes versus 60. Thai massage for 2-hour one. Here it's 1,200. 4 hands massage. Okay. So 2 people massaging you, 1,400 for an hour. Body scrub, 1,300 for 60 minutes. Aroma oil massage, 1,300. Warm oil massage, 1,600. So there you go. You also got some packages down the bottom here. Dream package, 123, 950 baht, 90 minutes. Heavenly relax. Don't know what's in them, but let's relax experience. 210 minutes. Okay, so that's a really long relaxation time, nearly 5,000 baht. But yes, let's relax. That seems very upmarket, I must say. Maybe I might spend 600 baht for for a 2-hour oil massage down towards One Niman. But you do get these boutique ones, and I guess they do offer a different experience sometimes, a more upmarket experience that you might be used to when you're sort of Western countries. And they can be worthwhile checking out if you really want to be pampered, because those pamper packages that you're looking at there are going to be cheaper here than they are in your home countries for what you're actually getting. And here we're walking past one of the other hotels. I think this is a hotel restaurant. Oh, it's a health spa. There you go. So this place is a health spa. Looks really old school, I must say. On the health spa. Open 10 to 11. Got a restaurant out the front too. So the Treasury Museum, Chiang Mai, across there. And then you've got Hattie, breakfast brunch sort of options. Seem to be here. But I'm walking towards a Pacific temple. Once I find this temple and take a quick walk around, then I'll be back. But see, straight ahead here, you got 2 other big temples, but Anne said there was some festivals going on, so I just want to check whether there's anything happening at these temples, because they're the biggest ones here in Old Town, so, or maybe the most famous, I guess. So that's the reason why I want to just check whether there's anything Pacific going on here this morning. So let's cross the road here. Make sure I'm not going to get wiped out by cars or motorbikes. Another restaurant here. I don't know, I wasn't a fan of their food. There you go, standard room for 2, 790 baht. Right next to the temples here. What I might do, I'm going to turn it off action mode so I can get the full sort of beauty of these temples. Because I want to zoom out, I've got to turn it off action mode. Action mode makes you hold it in a certain mode. This one's really old. I'm not going to go inside because I'll have to take my shoes off. But even on the inside here, as you're zooming in, see that? It's just really beautiful. Just on the inside here. This is super old, this one. All made out of wood. It's all about Chiang Mai history. And they've got a bit of a other section out the back here. So I'll take you out here as we walk around. But this is all about Chiang Mai history, all these old temples here, and they're just absolutely beautiful. The history of it I don't know, but should really look it up considering I live here now. But I do love just looking in it. It's beautiful. There's a whole bunch of things written in Thai, which I can't read. Here you go, this is what I was looking for. Just so you guys know, this is the name of this temple, Wat Pen Teo, and it's open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. If you're interested in this temple here, checking it out. And if you're walking in the Sunday markets, then you're going to come across this temple, because just down the road there is another section where the Sunday markets start from. And yeah, another massage place across the road that we're going to actually check out. I'm just going to walk around. Unless I've got Anne with me, they go to charge me, but I'm actually a local here, and they don't charge locals to enter this temple. But if they think you're a tourist, they're going to charge you a fee. So if you're living here, then this particular one's okay. Whenever I've brought Anne or a family here, they always let me in because I am considered a local here. Like coming alone, I don't have Anne to explain that to them, so probably not going to walk in too much. So this is the the outside of the temple. This is the address if you're actually looking for it. And yeah, you have a lot of these bikes coming in. So I'll just let the bike tours come in. Oh yeah, if you want to do these little bike tours, go for it. Looks like Rotary funds this. Yeah. So this particular temple here has been under renovation for a long time. We were lucky enough to go inside it at one point to actually, during one of the big festivals, they actually opened up all the inside here. But I'm really looking forward to when this is fully renovated, this particular temple. That temple on the left there, that's for men only. Only men can enter that temple. So that just gives you a bit of an idea. Okay, so it seems to be no big things going on here, but there's a pay thing over there. So if you do come in here, so it looks like on these tours, they're still going to make them pay. So the guy's directing them all to go over there and actually pay an entry fee to come in here into this particular temple. So I'm not going to walk around because I don't have Anne to explain to them that I'm a local. So I'm going to walk down to a couple of temples down this way. And all this area here on a Sunday, like by tonight, this will all be street food markets. And you get all these big restaurants open up later. See even the difference of massages. Here you're getting foot massages for $3.50. Traditional Thai massage for $3.50. Oil massage, $600. And so the prices of your massages do vary a little bit as you're getting around. Just look, just find one you like, really. It's always good to get a Thai massage, whether it's an oil massage or one of the Thai balms they use that are really, I don't know, they're kind of like deep heat sometimes when they go on your body, but feel really good. But yes, it looks like I'm doing an early morning walk before much is opened here. There's a rooftop bar up there. So by tonight, Sunday night, as you're walking up and down, you'll be able to sit up the top there and have a few drinks, just watching all the markets go by. So people are having, or you can eat buffet breakfast for 350 baht. Ooh, that sounds very tempting. A buffet breakfast. I should check out the name of that place. Because everyone likes a good buffet. Let's go and see if we can find the name of it. It just says Chiang Mai. But or you can eat buffet breakfast. You can also have a la carte all day breakfast, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. I don't know what the name of this place is. Eat and drink, doesn't give me a clear name here, but it says it's traveller's choice. But Taipei Gate's directly up there, so it's on the same road as Taipei Gate if you're walking down. And 6 a.m. to 10:30, 350. I may definitely come back to give that a try after I take a quick walk down here. And I've turned it off action mode, so let's just see how we film. Because I just wanted to show more of a wider angle of where I was walking in the morning here. It's just a nice place to relax, I think, Chiang Mai overall. Like, you've got all the rainforests up in the mountains, the hot springs, go to the elephant sanctuaries, a lot of touristy items, arts and crafts. It's a really chilled out place. Bangkok, yeah, super busy. And yeah, a lot to do too there. There's a lot of nightclubs and party districts and all that sort of stuff. If that's your thing, then Bangkok's good too. Your Phuket, yep, all your beaches and islands. And yeah, you got one party street, Bangla Road. And so there's something for everyone in Thailand. That's what I just like to say. Yeah, I probably could live somewhere like Phuket. Very tempting to do that sort of thing. But for me, I just like this quiet lifestyle. As I said before in one of my previous videos, I think it just reminds me of the Blue Mountains. Oh, what's this one? Wat Cha Pra Kiat. It looks like some prayers going on in here. Just a small little temple. People coming for their morning blessings. So it's pretty full inside. So yeah, people coming out now, just finishing. Anyway, let's keep walking. We don't want to disturb all these people in there. So yeah, as I was saying before, it's Big Buddha Day. So a big religious festival. So when you're at the Sunday markets, apart from all the food and the touristy items you can get, there's a lot of little temples just to come and investigate if you get here a little bit earlier. Like come here at 5 and then walk up and down the temples. There's all cafes and restaurants along the way as well that you're going to see. Thai restaurants, foods. I've done this walk many times on a Sunday during the actual Sunday markets when all these roads are just closed. Yeah, but the Sunday markets are definitely worth a visit. But really, Chiang Mai, you've got markets every day here. I'll just let this person go. And keep walking. Your red buses, always good for getting around. One of the central police stations here. And Chiang Mai, the big one. I like my Sunday exercise. That's why I'm out walking. And Sundays when I'm doing most of my walks. The Mueang Chiang Mai police station. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn the camera off a little bit until I get to the temple. There's a temple I'm going to go to on the right and one straight ahead. So this one I'm just going to walk into now. There's the big one down at the bottom. But I'm just going to walk into Wat Tung Yo. Don't know why it's going blurry on me, but that's the temple I'm going to go into. Apparently they do some meditation stuff here. I had one guy once come up to me and just say, hey, you should turn up here because they do a meditation group for men in this place. And Anne came here once because she was after a particular monk that she wanted to talk to. But apparently he'd moved from this temple and went somewhere else. Or he was away or something, I'm not sure. But let's go in and check this out. If there's no prayers going in there, then I'll check it out. I'll just turn off this camera. I'll just do this. Okay, so let's check this place out. People burning their prayer candles. But yeah, this place is beautiful. Gotta love all the paintings, the stories that these paintings tell. It's sometimes good to hire yourself a tour guide so that you can actually learn about the stories behind these pictures. They're absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Just look at that. Just in here. Okay, so I've just walked down from Taipei Gate to here, and this is the names of the temples here that I'm just going to go check out, or the name of the place here. So let's walk in and check this out. Sometimes Sunday parking here. On Sunday here, you're going to see all this packed with just basically tuk-tuks and the red vans to drive you around. But I do love this temple. Why does it go blurry on me? Sorry, I was just going a little bit blurry on me there. And I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it looks like some sort of festival going on here. Because you've got a lot of touristy items over there being sold. And clothes, looks like. Yeah, some traditional sort of items over there. Distance, but yeah, you do have a lot of parking here. People coming here to do prayers. And we've done prayers in this temple before. But I love the way it's been decorated. I might not go in here because it's looks busy. But yes, it's like a lot of prayers going on in there, so it's quite busy. Again, you've got the big Buddhas here. Go out a little bit, as you can see. But it's full of people in there doing prayers, so I don't really want to go in there. Let's look around a little bit. I love the way they've decorated this place. Look at this. Looks just beautiful. Of course, you've got all your touristy items here. So let's walk down here. Oh, this one's really decorated big time. Another one of the old temples here that you see on the right there. A lot of people come here and take photos. And that's why. Just look at that. Just beautiful. This area. Love how beautiful this place is. Let's go in here. So let's check out what they're selling at this temple festival today. Apart from some religious items over there. Arts and crafts. That's your typical stuff you're going to find at the Sunday markets is being sold here today. As well as some Thai snacks. I should go back in that temple on another day when there's not so many people in there, because at the moment it's just full of religious festivals, and yeah, I really don't want to do too much filming in there. So yeah, I'm just going to end this video on the images of this temple. The sounds of the sort of Buddhist monks in the background. You may not be able to hear it with the mic on. But yeah, it's so many beautiful things here to see in Old Town. Anyway, I'm going to go find some breakfast. And if you like these sort of walkabouts, or you got any suggestions on where you would like me to explore in Chiang Mai, then yeah, feel free to leave comments below, or yeah, ask any questions you like on the places that I've been, or any inquiries that you've got on Chiang Mai generally. Maybe I'll be able to help. Have a beautiful day. So yes, I've decided I'm going to give this place a go just down the road from Taipei Gate. I'm going to try this Rui eatery for breakfast. So let's give it a go. See what the food's like inside. So there's the coffee menu. What do I feel like? Ooh, a few different avocado dishes there. So yeah, reasonably priced. I think I'll go my normal latte that I tend to get. Or maybe I'll try a mocha today. Oh, you got a lot of smoothie options here. So smoothies, not too bad price. Some tangy teas. Yogurts. Okay. Oh, now this food menu looks nice. Spicy duck neck. Ah, it's got a very good menu. But what do I feel like? Yes, they've got a lot of Western options here, as well as some of your more Thai options, if you're after stuff. Got burritos and wraps. Soups. More spaghettis. So yeah, there you go. So decided to get the avocado on toast with egg and a random try, spicy duck neck. I'm waiting on my smoothie at the moment, but let's give this a try first. Okay, my honest assessment of that, the spicy duck neck, I don't even know why they have it on the menu. It's a waste of money and really does not taste nice at all. The omelette on the omelette and avocado on toast, well, they didn't even toast the toast properly, but you can't screw up avocado. So avocado was nice. It was nice fresh avocado. Omelette, a little bit watery for my liking, but I guess that's how the Asians like to cook it. And their smoothie, really nice smoothie here. Generally speaking, so I can't complain there. But was it worth the money, and would I come back? Probably not. There's just too many good choices in Chiang Mai to eat at a place like this. They've really got to up their game if they're going to compete with some of the good restaurants here in Chiang Mai, I've got to say. You know, one thing I'm going to say about restaurants in Chiang Mai, and a warning to tourists, that just because a place looks good, it doesn't necessarily the food's going to be good. It's always good to check your Google reviews, Google Map reviews, which I didn't do this morning. I just did a random selection cafe. But usually I find the street food really good here, or the small sort of restaurant vendors that don't look too fancy on the outside. Sometimes their food's the best. And then you go into these fancy restaurants around here and you go, so-so, but nothing special. But yeah, just give some of those street vendors a go. And give some of those smaller restaurants a go if you're trying to try some traditional, really nice Thai food. But yes, Western food, of course, you got to look around. But anyway, have a beautiful day. And if you like these videos, hit like and please subscribe.